Alright guys, I'm starting this video a little bit early just to tell you that my new channel is up and running. Gaming with Hakeem, I'll link to it in the video description. I'm not going to blather on about it, it's just going to be a space for me to play whatever the fuck I want and post it however the fuck I want to. As often as I want to, and maybe you know I might post it a video every day while I'm playing a new game, then you might see it go offline for 3 weeks. But you know, anyone who enjoys sitting down hanging out with me, you can definitely pop over there, check the place out. For now, we're going to stick to Magic on this channel, and we're going to play against Homeless Jace in the Wasteland, as we always do. Pukey David 506, rank number 4. We're playing Turbofog. You can also find an updated link to my deck list. I mean, it's hard to call it my deck list, but the deck list that I'm using in the video description. 2 Disperse, Scab, 4 land. Not great, so we're going to mulligan. 5 land with the ability to thin a little bit and dig with a telling time. Still not great, but I'm not going to go to... I'm not going to go to 6. You know, the major changes I've made to the deck have honestly been in the mana base, just because I thought there was way too many. Yep, 5 land off the top. I mean, guys, it happens. But we're going to thin out the deck a little bit here. So we've got triple black, double blue, only a single green. So I guess, I mean, I don't want to get a forest. There's no double green spells in here, and if we draw this, she goes searches for a forest, so we're not going to grab that. Our opponent's playing mono green. So let's go get an island. I guess that'll let us use the Drowned Catacomb if we want to. Let's see what we pick up. We just thinned out, picked up a Visionary, so we're going to Forest Visionary on turn 2. Save the telling time for later when we actually need to dig for a specific card. Right now we'll just draw. So, yeah, 8 lands out of the deck already in the top 11. It's hard to say the top 11, actually. I shouldn't say that because we did thin one out with an Evolving Wilds and then shuffle. So here comes an Alchemist Vial. Not playing any tap lands in here, but we'll still play it right now. See what we get. It is a Visionary, so we'll play the check land and swing. Our mono green opponent is just not doing anything. You know. 3 mana, no spells. Alright, we've got Vile mana up, but I mean, we're not going to need it. So let's see if he finally decides to cast anything. I mean, we can just disperse eventually. So Farika's Disciple. 2/3 Death Touch for 4, it has Renown 1. Not too scared of that thing, to be perfectly honest. There's a Hydra Lash, -2, -0, draw a card. 3 mana. It's just Visionary. We're not even going to chump that. We can let that. We can let that thing get renowned. All right, so we'll hold open telling time and disperse. You never know; he may have an enchantment or something. Although in mono green, highly doubtful. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. It's going to be Outland Colossus or something. It's going to be Alyssa Lana Huntmaster. Oh, that card. He's not going to be able to trigger it this turn. So what I'm going to do is dig for Languish with telling time, and then I'll disperse it if I don't find it. So, I mean, we're on 20. We're just going to let him hit here and renown that thing. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so he's got a 3/4 Death Touch. He's passing. Let's go searching for that Languish. Do we find it? No, we do not. We got Vial on the battlefield. So I think, honestly, we don't need another Vial. So we can take Epiphany and take Telling Time to continue our digging for Languish process. But I really don't want that Huntmaster to get out of control. Once we let him resolve a few elves, he's going to go a little bit wide. I mean, Hydra Lash is going to save us for a time. Dig. Artificer's Epiphany is going to dig. Telling Time is going to dig. So we'll hold up. Yeah, okay. We're not going to immediately disperse the Huntmaster anymore. I mean, I kind of wanted to, but I think this is going to be a Hydra Lash turn into Telling Time end step. Sunblade Elf, don't understand that card in mono green. It's just a 1/1 for 1. You can do much better, but he gets an Elf token. And he's bringing both dudes. So, we're not going to block, but we are going to Hydra Lash. That will reduce, okay, we picked up our tutelage. That'll reduce our damage that we're taking down to 2. And he's passing it, so let's go digging for that Languish. Did we find it? Yes, yes we did. And we will take tutelage number 2. Absolutely, we will. Okay. So this is a clear language turn and hold up disperse. I mean, I think that's pretty simple. So, I mean, I know it doesn't matter, but hey, let's just swing for 2. Let's give off a tail here. He's gonna block. We'll get 1 free point of damage. Not that we're trying to win that way. So we'll drop the second green source, and then we will languish with an island up, so we still have disperse open. Okay. And yeah, next we can drop the tutelages in waves. I don't think we need to drop both of them, although he did miss a land drop. But that being said, I think dropping a tutelage might give him an out for his reclamation stage that he's not playing out. I doubt, well, he may play it to blow up a vial, who knows. But right now we're going to hold open Disperse and Epiphany, and then next turn we'll drop the other tutelage and get milling him from there. So let's see if he's got the removal. If he does, we'll Disperse. Will we? Do we need to? We've got the second tutelage. Oh, he does have white mana. I take back my Sunblade Elf comment. Here is a Relic Seeker. 2/2 renown 1, and when it hits you, or when, I'm sorry, when it becomes renowned, you get to grab an artifact or an equipment specifically out of your deck. So we just drew 2, trigger tutelage twice, picked up a Fog, Disperse, Scab. We're doing pretty good. So he's got 40 in his library, but double tutelage is going to eat through that pretty quickly. We don't want to Scab yet. We also don't want him to connect with the Relic Seeker and get a piece of equipment, but I think I'd hate to spend a spell like Fog or Disperse or Crack a Vial to stop that from happening, so... I mean, we can Scab Languish next turn. Where's he putting the wings? So that's going to be 4 toughness, and if he renowns it, it's going to go to 5 outside of languish range. So, you know, we'll Disperse. I could have also cracked the Vial there. And then I could Scab Languish. But anyway, I think we got this one pretty much under control. We'll hang on to the Scab. And honestly, we're just going to try and activate the ability on Sphinx's tutelage. And get at least 4 cards every single time. And ditch some of these swamps. So here is a Relic Seeker. And a Nimbus Wings. Where? On the Free Blade? Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to crack our Vial this turn. Or I could use the Fog, but I don't think I want to. And I'm doing this to keep everything within languish range. You know, I don't want him to have a 5 toughness body. So we're going to stop that thing from attacking. And then we will activate the ability. And, I mean, yeah. A couple of triggers to his face. And we're going to Scab Languish here. He's down to 3 cards in his hand. And we're doing pretty good. We don't mind tapping out. Picked up another land, so I don't mind playing out another one here. There comes a point when you have an active tutelage that you want to hold some in your hand to discard. But right now we've got plenty. So let's Scab Languish. So we're doing alright. Double tutelage. Still got Fog in hand. 27 cards in our opponent's graveyard. What could he have? I mean, Guy's Revenge is coming soon. Got a Fog to deal with that, but that only deals with it for, you know, 1 turn, so we're going to have to find an answer if he does indeed have that in his deck. And you never know. I mean, most green-white aggro decks wouldn't play it, but we're in the random lobbies here against a rank 4. So one never knows. Alright, here we go. Another land, man. We are drawing all the lands. How many mana do I have? I have 10 mana right now. I think I'm honestly going to main phase this to see if I can pick up something decent. Wow. That is just insane. So if he comes down with Guy's Revenge, I mean... We'll take the hit. And then we'll be able to fog it after that. I mean, he's down to 12 left. We only need 3 turns to mill him out based on what we have. And that's assuming only 2 mills per. He's going to go Hilliard's Pilgrim. But whatever ore he gets is not going to be able to stick onto a Gate Creeper Vine and make it attack. It's still a defender. So he's going to put the wings on the Pilgrim, obviously. And haste. This is all fine. We're on 16 life. 16 life, but we're not going to play out any more lands. I think we have 11 in play right now. 2 in hand, that's 13, 14, 15, 16 of our lands in the top 29. The haste goes away there, man. I'm sorry, it doesn't just give you eternal haste, so you don't get to equip it, give it haste. If you could do that and just haste your entire team for 1 mana per, that would just be stupidly broken. So anyways, he fucked that up. So right now we're just going to scab for a draw spell, because that'll just kill him. So let's do that. Let us scab for Epiphany. We're going to have to discard a card, but do we really care? Obviously we don't care if we win. And 4 triggers, that's a minimum of 8. He's only got 6 left. And we just hit 4. Of course, what a time to hit 4. My friend, you are out of cards. It's freezing, so I'm assuming that he's just quit. Because I can move, the orange line is still there, but there's no resolution happening. Yep, he's gone. Don't blame him. So we'll just pass and move on to the next game. Alright, so like I said, new channel, Gaming with Hakeem. I'm currently playing Defense Grid 2. The way that channel is going to work, I'm just going to, if there's a game that I'm playing that's not Magic, I'll probably just do, you know, walkthroughs. And, you know, so while I'm playing Defense Grid 2, that's all you're going to see until I'm done with it. Then you might not see anything for a couple of weeks. Then I might pick up a new game. So, I mean, that channel is just like a fun hobby for me. Like I said, I mean, this channel it's a Magic channel, and some people were saying they didn't want it to go the other way, and I acquiesced. I said, okay, you know, I mean, I understand people, if that's what they subbed for, then I don't want to just, you know, give them random things in their sub box. We all have these OCD tendencies, and I think a lot of people have that. Hey, why is this video here? I didn't sign up for this. So, I'm not going to do it to you. If you want to come over and watch me, play random things, then come on over and hang out with me. If not, I mean, that's cool too. I mean, this is my main channel. This is where it's at. So, waiting for players to join the match. When this happens for an overly long period of time, you have to back out and try it again. And I think we're at that overly long period right now, so let's back up. And we have to wait just to press B. I tell you, we could use some better matchmaking, some better, you know, I don't know, do you call it net code? That's what I've read on the interwebs. But basically, matchmaking in the Duels series has always been a problem. You know, getting consistent matches and not getting timed out and all these other sorts of things. So, I mean, that hasn't gone away with this series. Cross-platform play would just be amazing. I know it's not going to happen because Wizards, you know, they'd need their own servers. And that's never going to happen, you know. I mean, they can't even get the game to launch properly. So much potential, you know. So much potential with this game. And I think that they squandered it. But anyway, I mean, it's Magic. I love it. I'm going to play it. And, you know, they got my $65. So I'm sure that's all they're concerned about. There's another homeless chasing the wasteland. Man, oh man. I'd like to know what my success rate is of getting people who don't even update their deck boxes. Stop playing against the AI, people. I mean, like, fucking give it up. Get online and just play against the real people. I don't understand playing against the AI. Anyways, we got a rank 1 Codfac. And he's on the draw. 60 cards apiece. We've got only blue mana. Mulligan. Here we can go fetch 1 black. So we do have a black source. Our other mana's good. We've got Visionary. We've got Nissa, which we don't mind playing. I mean, you know, her Planeswalker side's not really a win condition in this deck. It's just her creature side draws you a card, and then she flips, and then she draws you another card. I mean, that's good value for 3 mana. So what do we pick up? Scab. So we're just going to go get that swamp. Get that out of the deck right now, and then we'll Visionary next turn. And all of our check lands should be online after that. So, playing against green again. It's mono green again by the look of it. And it's turn to do nothing again. We'll take that all day long. Swamp on top. Another Scab. I think you definitely got to run all 3 of those. I think you do. What did we pick up? Disperse. So it looks like next turn is just a tutelage turn. Start the engine. Go from there. Let's see. Yep, mono green. Although we said this last time, and it turns out on his 5th land drop was a Plains, so you never know. Jagged Scar. He's probably missing black if he's playing elves. So 3 mana 1/1. We can swing into that. We picked up the Languish, which is going to be super sweet if we ever get that 2nd black mana. But for now, let's Hinterland Harbor. And I mean, does he have a Reclamation Sage? Do I Nissa here? He's playing mono green. I suppose he could play Wild Instincts. I'm honestly going to Nissa. You know, against the mono green, I'm afraid of Reclamation Sage, kind of Clave Naturalist, that sort of thing. So I think I do just, I mean, I want to play the tutelage with Disperse back up. I also want to hold back here. We're not going to kill him with damage. I mean, sneaking in for a point is not going to be the greatest play in the world. You know, he could go Huntmaster here. Lissalana's, oh, it's an Acid Moss? That's fucking annoying. Does he destroy the swamp? Okay, no, he destroyed the dual land. Which is actually better for us, because if he destroyed that black source, we'd be in a lot worse shape. So he's on an Acid Moss deck, and we picked up another black source. So, well, we're going to swing here. Never going to block with her. And we'll tutelage. Acid Moss. I hope he doesn't have more of those. Fuck, I know he's got them all in his deck, but I don't want to get mossed like 3 turns in a row. Because that's just brutal. Please don't have another one. Alright, Force Mage. So he's got a 4/4. It's a decent chunk of damage, but I think we can take it. I think if he had an elf, he would have played at first main phase, and I'm not sure if I really want to... Oh, he's going to Primal Bellow? Yeah. So that's 10. You know, I don't know if you should really do Primal Bellow for 6. I just don't know if that's something that you should do. But anyway, we're not going to show the double black. We are going to hold up Disperse and stay back and block, though. I think we can survive it. Fuck. Primal Bellow. Come on, man. Another Jagged Scar. They don't do much against Languish, even if they get out of range. So he's coming with both. We're going to block the Jagged Scar. If he billows out the edge, we'll Disperse. No, we're just going to take 2. Lose the elf. That's cool. I think I Disperse my own Nissa. He's down to 1 card in his hand. I'm going to Disperse Nissa, and then Languish. And then we'll replay Nissa later on. Oh, perfect. Perfect, but anyways, yeah, we're just going to blow that board up. He's got 1 card. Alright, goodbye. Let's see what you got. We got Disperse to buy turn. We can drop Nissa and get another land. Guy's Revenge would just flat out kill us. You know, which against mono green is obviously something we need to be concerned with. So with that in mind, we are going to play the Vastwood Seer as an emergency Guy's Revenge jump blocker, and we can flip her into a Planeswalker next turn if she's not dealt with. And we have Disperse open for any other random nonsense that isn't Guy's Revenge. Yeah, taking 10 off that bellow, that was a lot. I mean, I can see why you would do it there, but I personally don't necessarily agree with it. But anyway, he's got the Jagged Scar again. We've got the mill engine going, though. What have we got in the graveyard that we might want back? Languish, obviously. Languish, obviously. So, there's the Planeswalker for you. Do we draw a card? I can put down a Scab. I need to block Guy's Revenge if he draws it, but I think I can draw. I think I can draw here. Disperse in the hand. And we're going to Scab for Languish. We're going to leave up Disperse, but also leave up green mana, I guess. Blue and green is what we want to leave up. You know, bluff the Fog. Not that he really thinks it's coming, but let's get that Languish. Alright, a couple to Disperse. Active Planeswalker, active Tutelage. Oh, I gotta dodge Guy's Revenge. And Monograin, he's definitely got both in there. I mean, there's no way he doesn't. But he's not bringing it now. Alright, Visionary. We will definitely... Actually, you know what? Let's do this first. It's Tutelage. I think we can play that. And then Visionary and trigger both of them and hold up Disperse. I think that works. Now the question is, do I want to let my Disperse shields down? I think I'm fine. I'm still going to bluff the Fog. But I think getting three jump blockers out there is safe enough to let those Disperse shields down. So next turn I've got a Vial into Epiphany, and that probably just kills him if I don't die this turn. So I haven't been checking his graveyard to see how many Revenges are gone. There's one. He's still got one in his deck. He's still got one in there, so he's got a 12.5% chance of picking that one up. It's a wild size on his Jagged Scar. Does he have a problem with Bellow? Because that would probably kill me. It doesn't look, that's not a Bellow. Doesn't mean he doesn't have one. But what's Bellow good for? 9? That'd be 13. We've only got 4 toughness, so if he's got it, oh, he's going after Nissa. So that means he doesn't have the Bellow. But I'm still going to kill it. I'm still going to kill it. Because I've got the Vial Epiphany. Got that. Plus draw for turn. Sure, we don't need all that nonsense. Sure, this Vial kills him. Oh no, he's just dead. Perfect. Let's just pass it over to him then. Alright guys, that's Turbofog. Episode number 2, like I said, the deck list that I'm using is in the video description. You can see it on NGA. And also in the video description is a link to my new channel, which is, for the 3rd time, just a general gaming channel. Whatever the fuck I want to do. If you want to come hang out with me, great. I don't expect anybody to. But if you want to, you're more than welcome. Thanks guys for watching. See you for some more gameplay tomorrow. I did not say Xbox Watch TV, by the way. Just want to let everybody know that. Alright guys, good night.